Hi, I'm Marland, and it's so late it's early. I love mounting sim rig accessories, but I hate it when your USB hub seems like it died. Probably died because that screw fell off. Anyway, maybe this one will come off too. Nope. Yes. So there's a couple of M3 bolts that held this USB hub on. You can see that it's a USB gear, and it lit up for me, but it didn't transmit data. So I have a USB-C, nope, USB-A cable to a USB-B cable that should work because, you know, I got it from the thrift store for $2. I'm going to use that to verify that the power and data work, and if they don't, I'm going to throw this thing in the trash. The worst thing you can have is an unreliable or unpredictable piece of technology. So I'm going to plug this in. If your monitor doesn't have USB ports on it, get another monitor, because that's awesome. Anyway, I got to find a place to plug this in. How about I plug it into another USB hub? I have one mounted on the front of my rig because I'm too lazy to get up and plug it into the monitor. So I got a USB hub, plug that in, and it's already getting power from that. So let's see if a device works. What can I plug in that's already plugged in? I know, I'll plug in another hub for this camera into this hub. I'm just plugging a camera into this hub, which is going into another hub. But there's that. And now we gotta see if that device turns on. I'm gonna use a little app called USB Tree to see what's going on. Hopefully something shows up. But if it doesn't, then we'll find out. Also got a lap mounted keyboard here. This is unscripted, by the way, so sorry if you didn't like what you saw. I'll do better next time. And I'm not running OBS or anything, so you're not gonna be able to see my screen, and I'm not turning the phone. So yeah, USB Tree, if you haven't seen it, get on it, because it tells you stuff you need to know, like how many devices you've got plugged in. Let's see here. So it shows one stream cam, but I have two. And the computer's still starting Windows. And this isn't plugged in. I know power works. Another thing you should consider is just having a random power cable laying around that's plugged in, so you can just plug random things in. Hopefully you're not sitting on it. Okay, power cable plugged in for the USB hub. Also a thrift store find. I got it because it was black. You don't want too many white accessories on your sim rig, then you'll be able to see them, and you see all your ugly wiring. I'm gonna unplug this, no power. Plug this in, I get power. So at least I know the power works on here. And let's see, USB device. I've got one stream cam on. Plug this in. And doesn't look like anything's showing up. And it doesn't look like there's an extra hub on here anywhere either. All my other devices are plugged in to this one controller. Actually, that's not what's going on. I might just throw this thing away because it's cost me time anyway. or if you plug a hub in, it'll show up in the listing for my computer. But I don't see anything. So yeah, and this hub has probably not worked a couple of times. So again, unreliable technology, don't use it, throw it away.